John, what do you think we're shooting today?
Million? 2 million?
You can beat that score?
A million? Probably not.
You guys got your umbrellas?
I don't have an umbrella.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy one.
I got mine in my golf bag.
Or suffer. I could just suffer.
I'll probably suffer. I'll get what I deserve out here.
If it's just light.
These captains of industry and economy decide they should have their own golf course. They built one just in one of the backyards of a cottage. Now the backyard was 60 acres and the cottage was 40 rooms. And so they had a way of understating what they had. But they built a course in 1895 and then they decided to build a proper course in 1896. And then by 1898, they decide that they need a good golf professional. And so why not get the one at their club in Chicago? His name was Alex Smith. And he was the best of the bunch from Carnoustie, Scotland. And Alex had just finished second in the US Open. And they brought him up 2 weeks later to teach the children of Chicago millionaires. And that's how Lac la Belle and Connemara
hit a draw off that
got started.
fly.
A lot of clubs during the Great War, World War I, a lot of the clubs didn't stay the way that they were. And Lac la Belle continued on as a golf club, but not at the height of what it was in days prior. So through the 20s, 30s, after World War II, and really up until a decade ago, it was that reliable course that you'd have close by, and it had a lot of local play. And it wasn't until the Morse family took it over that they decided to bring it back to its championship caliber.
Bullshit relief.
Be right.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, how do you really feel about this lie, Mike? Calling bullshit on
Yeah,
it.
and the story goes that it was David Folis, brother of James Folis, and working out of Chicago Golf Club. And David was up doing other work in and around the area. So it makes sense that that would have been the case. We claim that as the direction and the start of the course. Right, we don't have drawings, we don't have proof, but certainly all the arrows point in that direction.
Beauty.
But 2 years later, when Alex came up, he improved the course. In 1900, Willie Anderson became the golf professional. And of course, Willie Anderson is the one that won 3 US Opens in a row and 4 in total. And so Willie Anderson could help improve Alex's. Robert Simpson from Carnoustie came and added to the course. So every year that one of the pros would come, the equipment would change. Well, the North Pole stands out because it was the farthest north on the course in the day, and it has several elements to it. And they also purchased additional acreage so that they could add 4 holes that are not on the original, adjacent to, right, but not on the original portion of land. So the original portion holds 14 of the holes now. 18, which used to hold 18, now holds 14 of the holes. And 4 of the holes are just adjacent, but on land that was acquired to help make it that championship course and to get around the issues and solve the issues that the drainage caused. But what they designed on those greens was they used the word diabolical. I mean, they're very challenging greens and multiple locations for pin placements. It can be a completely different golf course day 1, 2, 3, and 4 if you ran a proper championship tournament on this course. So they really found a way to add variation to it that it would challenge the guys who play, Saturdays and Sundays on weekends that make the cut. decided they were going to have a championship course there, that he could also have champions come and play. His first year there in 1898, he was the only golfer for hundreds of miles. And there was one match and it ended after 12 holes. He was just too good. So he had to bring his competition. And the captains of industry in Lac la Belle said, you bring the golfers and we'll bring the money. Wonderful. The 18th is really my favorite, because when you come up to that hole and you're thinking that you're going to approach it after a quality tee shot, it's uphill, it's got an undulating green. If it's a back pin, it's everything you've got, and for me, plus. And but if you find your way up there, it's high fives all the way up the fairway.
That was a very difficult hole, and I found myself right up the fairway trying to hit something magical around a tree. So I can attest that 18 is no slouch, especially if you need a birdie to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Might have overcut it.
Yeah. It might be on the.
Oh no, it's on the green.
Yep. Okay. I like right edge. That's where I have it. You like that?
Yep.
Hold on, because you had a what, Jeff? Yeah, they would nip us. Lac la Belle 18, Tim to win the team match. Team match, Tim from 7 feet for the victory. Oh, he's pulled it, folks. He's pulled it, folks. He's pulled it. And we get the free beverage.
Oh.
Oh, that beer's gonna taste good when we drink it out.